Hello, this is a short note about how to obtain archived weather data. That is a Grib forecast. We want a Grib format. We want wind and pressure, sea state, and things like that from some time in the past so that we can analyze past races or figure a particular month in the past, how some area looked, and so forth. It's a very important tool in marine navigation planning and analysis. And I'll put the link in the description here, but I want to show those of our students who routinely use the weather trainer that it is in a logical place here. You go and click the resources, and then in the resources you would go to the Archives Atlas, and the Archives Atlas is at the bottom here, reanalyzed ECMWF winds. This is from the Copernicus site. And then here is then the link, and then this is what I then want to explain. Now, the first thing is you'll see that you do have to, this is the right page, but you do have to be logged in. You have to have an account with Copernicus to get this data. But it's a free account, it's non-invasive and easy to operate, and so that's a step one. And so you would go up here, log in, register, and then here's the first big tip I'm going to give you. It says create an ECMWF account with this link. That link that doesn't do anything, right? That's wrong. So that's the first thing. If you click that, you're going to get here to a lot of interesting information, but not useful. So I would just say I understand that's a rule. And then, then it took me here, and you would go to, I'm ready to log in, but you would go here to register, and then put in your name, address, and email, and then they have a couple questions about your interests and so forth. And then you will get an account and log in, and then you can come back and get the data. So if I go back now to here, and then I log in, then let's see. Okay, there I am logged in. I'm ready to go. And that's it. So you have to do that once. And so this is the data page. Again, this resource is amazing. This European resource, quite amazing. There's a lot of wonderful data you can get. But right now we're going after one particular kind of data. It's called reanalysis. It won't be the exact ECMWF global model forecast from the past. It's much better than that. Each one of the so-called forecasts is actually equivalent to a surface analysis at that particular time. The data have been reanalyzed to improve over the actual forecast back in the day. Okay? And so we would start, and then here just shows a few popular things, and that's sure enough what we want. Popular is that we're going to get to 10-meter U component of the wind, and this is the V component of the wind. It's these two vector components that then the Grib viewer will convert into a real wind vector, and we want a mean sea level pressure like that. And that's what we want to get for now. You can get wave direction. You can go click download, open up these parameters here and get all sorts of other parameters, but that's all we want to get for now. Look at this. You can go clear back to 1940. Now, I haven't pushed that to see what that's really like, but there's all sorts of interesting historical things you could evaluate. What was the sea state? What was the weather like at some place and time? I'm going to look at something in 2005. It was a semester at sea ship with a bunch of students on it, sadly enough, in the middle of the North Atlantic. Not the place to be in December. This was December, and I'm going to look at, say, I'm not sure, the 26th and 27th, sometime around this date is UTC is when they had their big troubles, and there's a lot of YouTube videos about it and so forth. So I'm going to look at, say, maybe 12, 15 every 3 hours, 18, 21, and 00, I guess. Let's see, 27. Would that take me to 0? I think that'll take me to 00 on the 27th, I hope. Okay, and so subregion, I'm going to just left-click and drag here, and their area was somewhere, what's it say, hold the shift key down, and I'm not sure exactly where, but I think it's somewhere in here. Again, totally not the right place to be in December on any size vessel. This was a ship, but tons of students on it having a terrible experience. Grib, download format, and then say submit. That's that. I submit. Oh, and look, it has something in progress. This must be something I tested yesterday. When was this? Well, yesterday it looks like. Anyway, here's the one we just requested. It happened that fast. I'm going to click download, and that should go. Let's see, is this it yesterday? Today, I'm going to say save in my downloads. And then if I click this, should, okay, so that's the data. That's how I got that data. Now I'm going to open it. I'm going to just default it to my LuckGrib viewer, continue. So here's the data. Here's the data from that era. That's that simple. Now this is defaulted to the end, but you see, and I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, 40, let me just look here, 40 and 178. They were actually over here. Look, it's a good thing they weren't over here. They were over here somewhere, right about in here. But anyway, so here you see that data, and then you can go through and study it, and you can do mediograms and whatever you do with Grib data, you got this way. So I'll stop there. That shows that beautiful service that's available.